Did you know there's a skill that we have sort of lost over time? This skill helps us improve our response time, helps us think better, help us react better. It helps us balance our mood. It makes us quick to decisions. It allows us to work more effectively, allows us to reduce stress. It allows us to be dangerous to those who would manipulate us and try to undermine us. You know what that skill is? That skill is rest. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Evolve with Alana. Hi, I'm Alana. I've been meditating on rest, on real rest, and what rest actually does for us. Because have you ever sat down and say, I'm going to rest? And after you've laid on the couch or scrolled on your phone, and at the end of this rest, you just felt more tired? I've come to realize that not all rest is true rest. We collapse, we distract, we numb ourselves, we escape. That is not rest. We've come to this understanding in our modern life that we always have to be doing something. We have come to this age of productivity so much that even in our rest, we try to be productive. You know those kinds of rests where you are scrolling on your phone and watching TV at the same time. When we're trying to rest while we're eating food and watching some sort of show. When we're trying to rest and do multiple things. When we're going on vacation and we just have to fit everything in and we've scheduled time for every little thing. And we don't just rest and be with ourselves. Enjoy the world around us and listen to our own thoughts. You may think that you don't have time to rest, but you don't have time to not rest. We are taught that if we aren't hustling, if we aren't moving, if we aren't grinding, if we're not doing something, then we're falling behind. That we're being left behind, that we're lost, that we're not worthy. Real rest involves a rest of the mind. It is a time for your mind to reset, a mind to check in with itself. But while you are watching TV or scrolling on your phone, you're taking in more information, regardless whether you're aware of it or not. And as you take in more information, your mind has to constantly assess that information. So you don't rest. How many of us have gone on vacation and said, we're going to rest? And then when you get back from the vacation, you need a vacation from the vacation. You see, we have been conditioned that rest is bad. Rest hampers us. Rest is our enemy. Rest is not your enemy. Rest is not the enemy to your life and goals. Rest is what makes going for your goals sustainable. It makes everything worth it. Rest prevents burnout, prevents us going down that path of burnout. But true rest, real rest, is our friend and our secret weapon. Rest is coming back to you. Rest is not your enemy. It is your friend. It is that companion that helps you, that lifts you up. When you rest, you go from survival mode into wisdom mode. You become dangerous to unshakable, to know your true worth and your true ability. You know what you believe in and what you don't believe in. You are allowed to stop. You deserve to stop, to rest, to pause. Not just when everything is done, not just when you think you have deserved it, and not just when someone says, yes, you can, when they give you the permission. You deserve rest. Your life is not made through the achievements that you've done throughout your life. Your life is made of moments, precious moments. Your presence from moment to moment, from this moment to the next. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to not be proactive. Give yourself permission to breathe, to feel how you feel right now in this moment. So often we use our busyness, our distractions, our exhaustion to keep from what we're actually feeling, from the thoughts that we are thinking about ourselves. True rest is not accidental. It's purposeful. Rest is simple, intentional pauses. Rest is doing something without the intention to fix, to plan, to post, to do anything. When you truly rest, you finally are able to check in with yourself, to feel how exhausted you actually feel. You actually feel your true emotions, how you feel for the day. So how do we actually rest? True rest. Recently, I have been going through this stage of rest for myself. The first thing I would suggest in getting this real rest that makes you dangerous is to stay away from social media. Don't take in any external, what would I call it? External information. Don't watch TV. Don't turn on music. It's just you and your thoughts. I know for many that can be scary because we're not used to not being distracted. We're not used to being alone with just our thoughts, too scared of what may come up. But it's in that rest, in that silence, that we can finally hear ourselves, that we can finally rest and process the information that we've had for the day. Schedule your rest. It can be for 5 to 10 minutes during the day, right when you wake up, right when you come home from work. Schedule it and make it a non-negotiable time. It doesn't get taken over by little activities of, oh, maybe I'll just wash the dishes right now. No, schedule the time. Make like I do. I have a place in my house where I just sit. And when I'm in that place, all I have to do is rest. Do nothing. Not read a book, not listen to music, just be with me and my thoughts. Protect your rest. Don't fill it with some extraneous chores. Don't say, oh, I'll just do this one thing, this rest that you have scheduled. Don't let other things creep into it. Is to experiment. Experiment where you feel the most restful. Do you feel the most restful in your bed? Or is it on the couch? Sometimes it feels good to rest laying down on the floor. There are different activities that you can do that can recharge you. In Spanish culture, there is something called the siesta. It's a midday nap in which Spanish people have been doing for centuries. A way to recharge themselves during the hottest part of the day. They know true rest. They know the value of rest is to release the guilt. Release the expectation of this society telling you you must move, that you must do something at every moment of the day. This is your time. Outside of your home, out in the world, your life may be dictated by a boss, by family, by loved ones, but this rest time is yours. These 5 minutes to check in with yourself, to love yourself, and to breathe. Give yourself permission not to be productive every single moment. Because remember, you are not a product. You are a person. You are a human being, not a human doing. So rest and be in your being, right where you are. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.